Okay, this is the second problem, second basic inventory costing problem, and it's a nice problem because it doesn't have like the length that everything does in the textbook for homework, but this is demonstrates what the issues are between variable costing and absorption costing. Okay, and we've got budgeted production here, and this is what you're going to use to calculate the manufacturing overhead rate. Okay, that's what that's really for, and we know how many we sold up here, and that's what was produced. So we've got unit costs and then fixed costs. So the first one, let's just look at the variable costing first. We've got sales, 2,300 units times 19.95, that's our selling price per unit, and variable cost contribution margin, and then fixed manufacturing overhead and fixed selling and administration. And the overhead is taken out in total, right? That's what's kind of neat about variable costing. You don't have any choice about these dollars anyway, so it makes a lot of sense to get rid of them. And then in 2023, the next year, our sales are down. We sell 1,900 units for $18.85. Then we've got variable costs, contribution margin. Our fixed costs are $640. So here's your operating income under variable costing. Okay. Now, absorption costing, then you've got to switch gears here. Our sales are the same, but cost of goods sold is going to be, our direct material cost is $440, and direct labor is $255, and then overhead will be the fixed overhead rate of $480,000 divided by budgeted production of 2,000 units. Okay, that gives us $240 for MOH, for allocated overhead. So our cost per unit for absorption costing is $935. So then $935 times the units sold gives us $2155. Okay, I've got fixed selling and variable selling. So my income is $19,600. And if you want to reconcile that then to the variable cost, we have, that didn't help, did it? Okay, we have $206,500, that's our variable costing income, and $240 per unit of this, our fixed overhead rate times 300 units, because we produced, what's our 300? We produced budgeted 2,000 and sold 2,300, so that's our 300 units right there. And 240 is our fixed overhead rate. There's our variable costing minus the 72.5 for fixed overhead that's sitting in inventory, gives us absorption costing of $19,600. Okay, so the next year, second year, we've got sales of $35,815. Here's our cost of goods sold, still $935 per unit, because our budgeted production didn't change from 2,000, and then subtract our fixed selling and variable selling is $14,075. So now for reconciliation here, I've got $13,835 is my variable cost, and let's see, yeah, we've got fixed overhead sitting in inventory. We produced 2,000 and sold 1,900, so we've got 100 units. Okay, they're at $240 a piece, so that's $24,000, and that reconciles to our absorption costing income. Okay,